please, no more chance, please, I'm begging, stop. Is that a panda with a gun to its head? I wanna live, Luffy! Oh, Jesus Christ. Maybe living isn't that fun. Can I kill myself? Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never. Never is the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Alright.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
427.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427
Makes
and
sense.
he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Wow.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how
Alright.
to push them, and in
Oh.
what order.
Wait, it's literally
This
plus
is what
M.
employee 427 did every day of every
But why?
month of every year.
What's the
And
purpose?
although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Fair enough.
Though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Simple
And
life.
then one day, something very peculiar happened.
The Stanley
Something that would
Parable.
forever change Stanley.
Oh.
Something he would never quite forget.
Uh-oh.
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Oh.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even
Oh.
say hi. Never
no.
in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Oh, it's me. I'm Stanley. I'm stepping out of the office. Okay. Can I open anything? No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
don't know.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked,
Well, how did he
couldn't
get
find
in
a
here?
trace of his co-workers.
How did he get into the
Stanley
game?
went around touching every little thing in the office, but
I
it didn't make a
didn't do
single
that.
difference. Nor
guess not.
did it advance the story in. Oh, please.
Unlucky.
Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click
No!
a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay, where's my recognition? Let me do things! Let me interact! Keep dry, why? What is this?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour
let me look
after
out the
all,
window.
just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Sure.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Beautiful. So Maiden source to the engine of Half-Life 2. Oh!
Yes, really worth it being here in the room.
Thanks,
A
Narrator.
room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's very pretty. Can I sit down?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and
No,
reflected
seriously, with a
poorly on his
saber that you
overall
can't jump?
personality. It's
Get your first
possible
achievement.
that this is why everyone left.
No, seriously, you can't jump. How did they know?
Stanley sat around waiting for more
Oh my
dialogue.
god.
But when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Yeah, what message? What message are you... I still am trying to jump, man. Nothing's happening. Should I just wait here and make the narrator mad? Nothing's happening. Okay, I'm leaving. I already got bored of
But
waiting.
at last, he'd had enough
No!
of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left
No!
to get back to business.
What if I don't take it? Chat, say 1 for left, 2 for right. I don't know. Stop saying 3! Feels like there's more ones. Okay, let's go.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
But why are all the doors fucking locked, man? This window? Nothing outside, just white.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Unlucky.
Feeling
Do
a
not
wave
alter.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office hoping he might find an answer there.
Number of slides of this on the slide. Chart slide. What? Oh, rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Side chart. What? Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Please, no more charts. Please, I'm begging. Stop. Let me jump.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
What do you mean? There's a broom. I like this closet. This is my safe space.
Here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
This is my safe space. That's the reason. I like it here. It's very comfy. This is me and Mr. Broom.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet.
Stuck in the closet.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
FA? Fuck all?
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes, I'm in the closet. Wait.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I like it here. It's my safe space. No one's here, just that white noise.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
I like it here.
Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
It means a lot to me.
I never would have thought to mention it.
You know what means a lot to me, so I like it in here.
Maybe
I closed the door.
I closed it. Path.
I closed the door.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What the f***? No, that's slander.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
What?
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed
yeah,
on
of
the
course.
keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Sounds about right.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby, the person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
I guess that's it. Okay.
Second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Back in? Okay.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. The fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay, I guess now we're done. Can you believe that this game didn't get Game of the Year for its year? It didn't? Man, that's sad.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, I go downstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Oh.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours.
Oh yeah, I can't do that, bro.
For that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His
I need
boss
a
would think he was
promotion.
crazy.
Exactly.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Wait.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Oh, no.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
I've noticed that
and
one.
for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No,
Yes, they
Stanley said to
are.
himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last,
No.
he came to the conclusion that had been
Yeah.
on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
Sleeping?
I'm dreaming! He yelled.
Yeah.
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone.
I've seen
He
this in
wasn't
a
going
horror
to
game
lose his
before.
job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh no!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield. And
What?
it too appeared. It was so much fun. And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he
Nice.
remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Oh
And when
god,
he
get me
thought
out of
it all
here!
very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth
Get
was
me
that, of
out.
course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Oh no.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Get me out of
Now,
here!
hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this
Why don't I
was
just
in
stand
fact
still?
a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This
Yeah.
voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove
Okay.
that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Okay, just walk
So he
backwards.
closed his eyes gently, and he
Okay.
invited himself to wake up.
Oh god.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press
I
of
don't
the
even know
mattress
if
on
I'm
his
walking
back,
right.
the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want.
I just want to
I
go back
want
to
my
my 9 to
apartment
5.
and my wife
Stanley has a
and my
wife?
job. All I want is my life
Damn.
exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
Return to monkey.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
No!
Stanley began screaming.
No!
Someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please,
have a
just
boss,
someone tell
I
me
have
I am
an
real.
office.
I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
What?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other.
Who the
She
f*** is
got
Mariella?
dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
Oh my
Then collapsed
God.
dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like.
Bro, Stanley
And in
just
that
died.
She thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I
Okay.
know what is real and what isn't.
Okay,
It was
Marielle.
comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Bro, she's
Then she
flexing on
remembered
us.
the
What the
meeting
fuck?
she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by
Right.
extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this. So it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Right. Not even calling an ambulance? What the f?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, downstairs is just gonna kill us again. Boss's office. Okay, cool. Executive bathroom. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp! Is that a panda with a gun to its head? This boss is weird.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Shit, didn't work.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
8... What was it? 28 something 5.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs, trying to input anything on the device, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
Yeah!
By sheer luck.
Sheer luck!
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
It's kind of creepy here. This looks like I could fall. There's nothing else really to do, I guess. So I guess we're just gonna press that button. Alright! Oh, loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit
go to the panda room.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Weird.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh. Can I go back up? Oh, I can! Lamo!
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me.
Nice.
Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Anything change
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office.
Yeah!
Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
9, 6, 9.
Incredible. Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
I'm just a gamer. I'm just a gamer, bro. We go back up.
We go back up. We were going to go forward down the spooky corridor. No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me. Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
This scared me for a second.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Oh! Oh!
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No! No, wait! No! I need more time to process.
Oh,
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
You're welcome.
Of course.
Let's go back down.
Going back down in the elevator.
Of course.
How did I not anticipate it? I mean,
Yeah.
sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had
Oh,
no
you're gonna hate
frame
me
of
in 5
reference
seconds.
to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that is
Oh, he's gonna hate
stale
me.
and repetitive.
Wait, is he not gonna talk anymore? Oh, no,
You know
he is.
what? I
Yeah.
just thought of something. Hold
Yeah.
on, let's stop for a moment.
What?
Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of
Hey.
knowing what will be at the top
Hey,
of
hey,
this
hey,
elevator.
hey, hey, hey,
But
stop.
the suspense,
Stop,
the
stop,
agony
stop.
of waiting and anticipating.
I'm
and
scared
having
of
to
elevators,
guess,
stop.
That's the real thrill.
No, no,
I
no.
simply don't want to
No.
let that feeling go.
No, keep going.
It's so precious.
No, no,
so
no, stop.
fleeting. Why don't
Stop,
we take
stop,
this
stop.
elevator ride nice and slow?
I'm claustrophobic and I'm
There
scared
we
of
go.
elevators. No, stop,
Isn't
stop,
it
stop.
so much more exciting,
just-
you know, Stanley?
Oh,
it
oh,
seems
no.
like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung
Oh,
right in
Lord,
their
what have I
faces
done?
from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension?
Oh no.
Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises?
Payback for annoying the
To
narrator.
have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley.
Oh, boy.
What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the
Is
one
it?
who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly,
Hello?
I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have
Same.
to think. I want to be engaged.
Yeah.
And not pandered to.
Yeah.
We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it. Which is
True.
why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive.
True.
That's why people
Preach.
like you so much, Stanley. Because
Oh.
you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a
Yeah.
role model, you know? People look
Yeah.
up to you, which
Oh
is
my
why,
God, they
though I
do.
didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you.
Oh, for
so that you can
me.
talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I
Thank
know
you.
you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really
my
look up to
God.
you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh, good, we're here.
Oh, let's go. No, 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 no. Let me go back down. No.
Should be just around the corner here somewhere.
World's healthiest human being is a real woman. All tricks revealed. Was that stock image? I feel like I've seen that before. How we did it? The pyramids? Life, the guy who went to Mars. Damn. All eyes on Stanley. Live on stage.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
Let me, I don't want to go through that door. Stanley Parable tonight, live on stage. Okay. What's for sentient machine? Okay. Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great. Okay,
All right,
buddy.
are you ready? I've told them
Sure.
you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it
To
means
stage.
to craft
Welcome,
a
Stanley.
truly unpredictable narrative.
Send me
don't
right
worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm
What to see?
really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Sorry. Stanley? Me dad, age 6. Break a leg, champ, your boss. I love the way you ride elevators hard XX. No one tells stories the way you do. Go get 'em, Tiger. Break a leg, champ, your boss. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are cool. You are too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. Stanley, my true love for you grows every day. You make me feel alive. Your wife from the apartment ending. What? Oh! Wow! I'm a star! Yes! Me, Stanley! Yeah, bro! Look at the guy! Yeah! Whoa, okay. What? My fame! No, I was famous! Everyone loved me! Take me back! No! Take me back! Take me back! Take me back. Here. There was this up ahead.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not lie. If you are lying, right now, stop. Why are you always lying, Kitsu? Shut up! What I'm doing... Can I kill myself? Oh.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Bro took leap of faith to serious.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm
Maybe.
not your enemy, really, I'm not.
No?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Wow!
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please,
My mom?
stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Her?
To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
How do I do
She's
it?
been waiting.
I'm not too sure, bro. The narrator just changed? No, it's the same guy.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Bro, that scared me. What if I just don't? Unplug it? Can I?
As Stanley picked up the phone,
Oh, I
a white
can.
light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
What?
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes
Well,
in,
that
fade to
didn't
white,
happen.
roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
Unlucky.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
Cigarettes.
How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
He doesn't.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Shit, I'm scared. What the?
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Rupert?
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
True!
Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Sounds about right. Practice!
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
I do this every day.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
make more than 8? Less? And finally,
I don't
if you
know.
begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
What if I just want to stay here? Why am I going backwards? Oh, this time it has
Now
safety.
That we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Fair enough.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway
Yeah!
through the story.
Imagine that!
Would make no sense at all.
Oh,
We just
yeah!
need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
Imagine that!
It seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
No freedom to kill yourself. Man. Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. I'm dead. How am I gonna pay you if I do that?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
He's just taking me back to this choice.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What's she gonna do?
Why did you do that?
What's she gonna do about
Hurry
it?
back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay, sorry, my bad. Let's do it again. I can't do anything here. I guess now I can only go left.
Oh! Ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why?
Unlucky.
For what? What did you get out of that?
Okay.
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No,
I'll
I have
just
to.
chink it.
I have to shut the game down. I have
No!
to. I have to.
No, don't do it. No! No! I want to live, Luffy! I want to live, Luffy! Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, gee. Maybe living isn't that fun.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You.
Hi!
Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
My bad.
Did you think that would be funny? You just had to see?
Yes.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He
I don't
actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Too bad.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That
No.
there's a world outside of you. You're a child. Oh, my story.
Too bad.
If you'd
Let me
just gone through the
jump.
door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked
Spoilers?
so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
No, is it just looping me?
Responsibly and always putting the story first.
No.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All
Why
right.
does the narrator get to bad seat? I don't know.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
Behave exactly as
Is it
Stanley
longer?
would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh well. Wait, that's different. Wait, this is different.
Inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
Speak clearly into
and
the
beyond
receiver.
all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Oh, I did.
Shark 115.
Night
Was this the
Shark.
code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115? Unlucky?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I think I'm mute. Night Shark 115! There's no microphone inputs! Stanley!
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Well, I'm sorry I can't speak! I'm sorry I'm mute. I lost my voice on the neck.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do
Jesus.
it. But you know what?
What?
It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect.
I can't speak!
The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
But I did go to the right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What the? What the
Stanley? Hello?
What the
Are you...
Is this a out-of-body experience?
Stanley, please.
Stanley, please.
I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me?
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Is
Oh
everything all right?
no, Narrator
Stanley, this is
Kun.
important.
No.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
Oh no.
Do something.
Oh no.
Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it.
Oh.
So, you hear me?
I'm sorry.
Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
I'm sorry.
Take as much time
Sorry,
as you need.
Leroy. Oh, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end is never, the end. Oh, and we're done. That's that. My Stanley is kinda homeless. No. Is there a way to continue on that part? I don't think so. It literally said the end.